Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on the Pale Rose. Now in the bottom right hand corner you'll notice I'm running my 3 stock standard perks, Adrenaline, Dead Hard and Borrow Time. Alongside I'm going to be running Kindred, which is one of the best perks in the game for solo queue. Now I got a pretty strong jungle gym here. Unfortunately it's Legion, and he can counter it just by being Legion and using his ability. Oh, I got stuck on him then, unfortunately. I'm just going to stand here and mend. Now, what do we know? We know he's got Thanatophobia, and we know he's got double mend add-ons, which is fine. Or at least one mend add-on, which means he has the Nasty Blade, I believe it is called. What do we also know? Directly above me and to my left-hand side is going to be a chest and a generator above me to the right-hand side. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to grab this chest. Sorry, it was the opposite way around. I'm going to grab the chest, I'm going to plunder it, and then I'm going to leave. This is one of the strongest jungle gyms on this map. So do you think doing this generator first, upstairs on a platform, would be the right call? Or saving it to the end of the game when, you know, there's 1 gen left or something, 2 gens left? So, you already know the answer, and based on that, we are going to rotate away from this generator and try and go elsewhere. Now, we know Legion does have a special ability. I'm looking at prepping my heal, and then forcing him to M1 me, and using that as distance and preserving jungle gyms. I think it would be a very smart idea. However, I'm going to use that strategy a little later on in the game. I think applying pressure to different gens would be more important than necessarily prepping a heal and getting the killer to fall for my bait. Especially if this is the only generator that is being worked on, based on the fact everybody's been injured, including myself, and this is the only player on full health. Therefore, once this gen is done, I'm going to be looking in the middle of the map for another generator that can be done. Thanatophobia is actually not a very great perk. Thanatophobia only works well if you can fully stack it out. Everybody's under the effect of Thanatophobia. You might have a couple of stacks of Dying Light. You're looking at also having stacks of... Well, this is not a really good jungle gym for me. That's okay. We can see Legion misplaced himself, and that is okay. Alright. What are we looking at? That's fine. 1 gen done. 1 person unaccounted for who no longer needs to mend, meaning they're probably applying pressure towards an objective. Looking upstairs for a platform gen. No platform gen. Go to Jenny to my left-hand side. Anything further to my right, that is a negative. Going to have a player off this generator who might have just got forced off as well, which is going to be fine. 1 person unaccounted for as well. I'm going to go into the assumption they're over by the shack. Therefore, when my generator is done, I will be rotating to the shack, unless they complete the generator before me. Now, unfortunately, this is going to lead to a heavy 3 gen on one side of the map, especially if the shack gen gets done, so we're going to have to be very careful. Conveniently, we're versing Legion, notoriously known as one of the worst killers in the game, and we can use that against him. When Legion hits somebody with his Feral Frenzy, it resets his Feral Frenzy, and when he cancels his ability, so that's the person at the shack that we called out earlier, when he cancels his ability, he can't attack for 4 seconds, so we can really hurt him with that. The penalty, there you go. Because there's 2 people stacked here, this is a great opportunity. Now, he hasn't hit me with Sloppy Butcher, so the heal is going to be fine. He never down this guy either. Now, we already know what perk that is as well. In case you're unaware, that is a perk that came into the game recently with Pyramid Head. That's called, I believe, Death Bond. You can see it in the bottom right-hand corner. It does have a cooldown. That means these 2 guys are connected now. Now, when one of them moves out of X amount of range, the killer will have no heartbeat towards them. So they need to run it a pair or have real good situational awareness. On paper, it sounds amazing, but unfortunately, it is not as good as you would hope. Now, I'm going to try and work on this generator straight away, knowing that he might have a 3 gen over here. I can go for the save. I've got information provided through Kindred, so I know everything that is currently happening right now. Nobody's near him. That guy got hit. Will he be running back through the middle of the board? That guy's mending. Already gone through the middle of the map, trying to look and see if he can get another stack on somebody. Another stack on him. Will he be running over to the save? Looks like he is trying to cancel his ability. Notice how he slows down his movement speed that dramatically for 4 seconds. I see nobody's coming in for the save. Now's a good opportunity for me to come in. This is one of the prime examples where Kindred is a very good perk. I also have BT if I needed to. Can heal him, but he does have a med kit. I'm going to rotate over here and work on something else. We're all stacking. I can hear him mending now or healing himself up now. Might have a very fast med kit. Why else would he choose to do that? Because I'm not injured, I'm going to sit in the unsafe spot. That way I can take a body block hit if my teammate needs it. I can look in the bottom left-hand side of the screen and see that 1 person is currently being chased by the killer. And based on that as well, we can see the Obsession's hand moving, so we can react off that. One of us healed ourselves, the other 2 are applying pressure to a gen, which will be done in less than 40 seconds, because we are going to have 3 people on the gen, and the next place we go is we go stack upstairs and do the final gen on the boat. Remember I told you it was a very strong jungle gym late game? Well, we're going to use that now. Now, it looks like the killer might be coming back, but I am feeling a little greedy here, based on the fact I am... Yep, going to be able to get that done. I'm fine just standing here and mending. Remember, he has to cancel his ability for 4 seconds. 4 seconds is a very long time, and I can play around that. Very bad window, but I have an okay one here. I just need to know if he's going to try and mind game me or follow me. Looks like he's a bit of a follower. Let's play around that. I still got my dead hard. We're okay. Tried to leave it to the last second to get him to misposition himself. I saw the pallet on the opposite side. I'm going to run around. He's got Bloodlust. I'm going to give him the pallet. Ooh. Going to have to dead hard for it. That was very close. I thought I went too far through. I wanted to keep running, but I know I didn't have time. I need to mend so my adrenaline will heal me rather than my adrenaline not healing me. I'm going to run him right back to the shack where I can utilize a window if I need to. Pallet's not gone as well, which is good. I didn't actually see him. Oh, that was really bad. I'm going to have to give him the pallet. Remember, I'm trying really hard to get this mend going. Because if I can mend in time, I'm going to be in a very good spot. Now, I know I got another pallet here to my right, so I'm not worried about my bad positioning. Remember, all I want to do is mend right now. I'm giving him a lot of resources because I know adrenaline's about to pop any second now. And unfortunately, this puts me in a bad spot. I'm going to take him through. I'm going to try and loop him at this a little. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it in time. I knew it was coming, but we just couldn't. He just committed to the, I guess you could call it a tunnel, right? He committed to the tunnel for a little bit too long. And now I'm going to have to heal. I'm right in front of a door as well. Looks like he's literally just following. He's not even thinking. He's just committing to the chase, which is good for me, right? I can play around that. It's going to be very good for me late game. I'm expecting him to try a Bloodlust play out of everything. And I'm going to need a teammate to come in and help me here. Just going to be breaking the pallets. The other teammate will be on that door, so I'm going to go upstairs, use both upstairs pallets. And then I'm going to just try and hopefully escape the trial. Pallet's already broken. We're in trouble. I got the vault though, which is good. Door's looking pretty good. I got the window as well if I need to. If he used his ability, which is good for me. I'm going to just play the line of sight over here. If he tries to run the wall, I'll just heal with a med kit. Door's nearly done. Door's going to be opened. I'm going to be able to make this in time because I have a teammate who can come over and take a body block hit for me. So I saw what he tried to do. He cancelled it as quickly as he could. But remember, 4 seconds where he can't do anything. In theory, it was a great move, but in practicality, unfortunately, it was not. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. This is one of the prime examples where you need to understand 15 seconds to a chase or you're overcommitting and it is going to hurt you. I was happy to give him all the pallets in the world because I knew adrenaline was around the corner and I was trying to mend as quickly as possible. Anyways, guys, if you're watching this one over YouTube, GG's well played. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative Survivor content, much like this, and killer content as well. I do stream DVD 5 days a week. If you want to tune into the live streams where I will be doing it over at Twitch and you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that do not. I wasn't a 4-man pre-made that game as well, guys, in case anyone was wondering. Anyways, guys, GG's, well played, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video.